take the time to enjoy what life has to offer. It doesn't have to be everything, but certainly we have more than nothing. And there's a lot of people who will take what they have and compare it to the next person and say, well, I don't have this, that, or the other. No, be grateful for what you have in this moment, because sometimes we should be more grateful for what we don't have. And what do I mean by that? When I'm talking about what we don't have, let me move this a little bit closer so I can enjoy this water. When I'm talking about what we don't have, I'm talking about things like, what about our health? Are we taking into account our health? Not only our health, but the health of those that we love and those around us. Now, I know there's a lot of people that have health issues and things like that, but let's put that in context versus what we know to be much worse in a lot of ways. We certainly can say we can do better or we can strive for better, all of those things, but still appreciating what we have, and again, being grateful for the things that we don't have. Again, bad health, that's one of those things we should really appreciate, just being a functioning body and being able to have a home or live indoors. I mean, when you just look around, you can see there's so many things that we do have and are afforded, not only just in our little society, but in our chunk of the world compared to other parts of the world. There's a lot of things that we should be really grateful for, and sometimes I don't think that we are. Things like free speech. We should be very grateful for free speech and use it respectfully, because a lot of times we see people that do not actually appreciate what they have, and then when they don't have it or they feel that it's being taken away, we see a lot of real pushback and outrage from people. So that's little things that we can just remind ourselves. It doesn't have to be cheery, rah-rah, things like that. It can just be the quiet appreciation that a lot of times people are talking about when we're talking about those daily affirmations. You are strong, you are, capable, all of those things. It's telling you the same thing. I'm saying the same thing. It's just that we can assign it to other areas, maybe sometimes outside of ourselves. I agree. It definitely should start from within, but we should also look to the external and say, I'm grateful that I have these things in my life, because they don't have to just be about the material. The other things in our lives, the opportunities that we have, the places that we've been, all of those things, lessons that we've learned, are all fantastic places to be just very appreciative of what we have versus what we don't have, because a lot of times what a lot of people don't have is what's plaguing them and makes a lot of people upset. And sometimes we see jealousy creep into these pictures, and we don't have time for that. There should never be a point where we're jealous of what somebody else has. We should appreciate that they had the ability to go out and earn it. And if they didn't earn it, so what? It wasn't for us to have at that time. And if we are meant to get it, then we will get it the way that a lot of other people do, through hard work. Yes, a lot of people have things handed down to them. And does it seem fair? No, but somebody along their line probably had to work hard. So that's just the spoils of being generationally passed on. Sometimes it happens that way. But again, sometimes we should be grateful for not having that, because it gives us the sense of, a lot of times we've seen those people that don't work hard or don't know what hard work is, or they've basically, had a handout. And so when push comes to shove, they don't know what to do. I'd rather be broke and knowledgeable about how to not be broke than rich and not know how to be broke and get out of that. So a lot of times we have to just look at those things. A lot of times it's what Biggie say, more money, more problems. So a lot of times we have to just keep these things into consideration. I'm going to keep this short because I know I'm rambling, and it's like, yeah, he's talking at it again. But that's part of what I'm grateful for, is the ability to say I can just reach out, and hopefully there's some people that will understand what I'm talking about and appreciate it. So guys, let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it in the comments. Ace up the sleeve, advice, comment, experience. And as always, I hope this finds everybody in your place, pursuit, or beginnings of total health, mind, body, and soul. Peace, love, unity, solidarity. Don't forget to subscribe.